Good morning to all. Welcome to GPAD online classes. Today we are going to discuss about antihypertensive drugs. Classification of antihypertensive drugs are: first one is diuretics. The drugs which cause net loss of sodium and water in urine called diuretics. In diuretics, again three types are there: thiazide diuretics, high ceiling diuretics, potassium sparing diuretics. Examples for thiazide diuretics are hydrochlorothiazide, chlorthalidone, and indapamide. High ceiling diuretics. Example for high ceiling diuretics is furosemide. Furosemide. It is also called as furosemide. Potassium sparing diuretics. Spironolactone, amiloride. Spironolactone is a aldosterone antagonist. Second one, ACE inhibitors. ACE means angiotensin converting enzyme. Captopril, enalapril, lisinopril, ramipril, fosinopril, and perindopril. Third one is angiotensin receptor blockers, ARBs. Examples are losartan, candesartan, irbesartan, valsartan, telmisartan. So these are the all sartans. Sartan, candesartan, irbesartan, valsartan, and telmisartan. So all sartans comes under angiotensin receptor blockers. Next one is direct renin inhibitors. Example is aliskiren. Calcium channel blockers. First, in these are three types again. Dihydropyridines. Examples are dihydropyridines, amlodipine, nifedipine. Phenylalkylamine. Example verapamil. Benzothiazepines, diltiazem. Next classification: alpha adrenergic blockers. In alpha adrenergic blockers, there are mainly three types: non-selective alpha blockers, selective alpha 1 blockers, selective alpha 2 blockers. Non-selective alpha blockers, examples beta haloalkylamines. Example is phenoxybenzamine. So phenoxybenzamine come under beta haloalkylamines. Next one is imidazolines. Example phentolamine, tolazoline. Phentolamine, tolazoline. Selective alpha 1 blockers, prazosin, terazosin. And selective alpha 2 blockers, yohimbine. Next one is beta adrenergic blockers. In this, non-selective beta blockers are propranolol, timolol, pindolol, and nadolol. Selective beta 1 blockers are atenolol, metoprolol, esmolol, S-butalol, and butoxalol. Selective beta 2 blockers, butoxamide. So these are the beta adrenergic blockers. Next classification: alpha plus beta blockers. Alpha plus beta blockers. Examples are labetalol and carvedilol. Labetalol and carvedilol. This is very important. Alpha plus beta blockers. Labetalol and carvedilol. Central sympatholytics. Examples are clonidine and methyl dopa. And the last one is vasodilators. In vasodilators, arterial vasodilators are there, and arterial and venous vasodilators are there. Examples for arteriolar vasodilators are hydralazine, minoxidil, diazoxide. Arteriolar and venous are sodium nitroprusside. Now we will discuss in detail one by one. First classification of drugs are diuretics. Thiazide diuretics are less potent than the loop diuretics. Thiazides are less potent than the loop diuretics. Loop diuretics also called as high ceiling diuretics. Thiazides inhibit sodium chloride co-transporter. Thiazide diuretics inhibit sodium chloride co-transporter in the distal convoluted tubule. Chlorthalidone is longer acting than the hydrochlorothiazide. Adverse effects of thiazide diuretics are erectile dysfunction. Next, loop diuretics. Loop diuretics inhibit sodium potassium 2 chloride co-transporter in the thick ascending loop of Henle. The active metabolite of spironolactone is candrenone, which is very important for examination. The active metabolite of spironolactone is candrenone. Potassium sparing diuretics act on the distal nephron and collecting tubules. Potassium sparing diuretics act in the nephron, distal nephron and the collecting tubules. They prevent the hypokalemia, which is caused by loop diuretics or thiazides. Amiloride. It is an example for potassium sparing diuretics. Amiloride and triamterone act by blocking the sodium channels. Next one is ACE inhibitors, angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitors. ACE inhibitors work by interfering with the body's renin angiotensin aldosterone system. They stimulate dilatation of the blood vessels by inhibiting the production of angiotensin 2. This angiotensin 2 causes contraction of muscles surrounding the blood vessels and thereby increasing the blood pressure. Example for ACE inhibitors is captopril. Captopril is the first ACE inhibitor and it is a short-acting drug. The active metabolite of enalapril is enalaprilat. It is also very important. The active metabolite of enalapril is enalaprilat. The active metabolite of spironolactone is candrenone. Adverse effects of ACE inhibitors are dry cough. It is very common for all ACE inhibitors, dry cough, and hypotension, hyperkalemia. Dry cough is the very important. Adverse effects of captopril or adverse effects of all ACE inhibitors is dry cough. It is very important. The clinical uses of ACE inhibitors are hypertension. It is used in the treatment of hypertension, cardiac failure, and diabetic nephropathy. Thank you very much.